Kia ora and aroha from New Zealand. Greetings and love from New Zealand. Hope you're doing well in whichever part of the world you are in. Today's video is a part of the April Showers Bring May Flowers video series. And as part of the warm-up session, we'll be doing some watercolors first and then doodling on it. I'm doing the wet on wet technique, that's applying water first on the paper and then applying paints on the paper, watercolors paints on the paper. I'll put a list of the supplies in the description box below. Now this is the wet on dry technique, that is wet paints on dry paper technique. So try to do it in different ways and see the textures that you get on the paper. See how the paint reacts to water and how it reacts on the plain paper. If there's excess paints, just dry your brush and lift it off. It comes up very easily with the dry brush. I'm using autumn colors for this entire painting because just because it's autumn over here in New Zealand, and trying to do it in different shapes. So you know, some faces will be weird, some faces will be good. Anything. If you don't want to do faces, you can use any other patterns, plain doodles and anything. I'm just applying some darks in some places, and you can do this also with your color pencils or your water soluble pencils. You could do it with crayons in a very light with a very light hand, or gouache paints also would be good. Ensure the page is completely dry before you start your doodling. I've now started the doodling, but I have finished a few faces on top, and you could either pause here and do exactly what I have done, or you could later on, once the video is over, you can go back to this place and start doing, or you can do whatever shapes and faces you feel like doing. I tend to usually look at the shape of the watercolors, and I didn't have, like when I was putting the watercolors on the paper, I didn't have anything in mind, but now looking at the shapes, I just make up things. Since this is a warm-up exercise, the whole point of it is having fun and doing whatever you feel like doing. So just make that your goal. The first 15-20 minutes at whatever time of the day you have free, to just have fun. I try to connect these two shapes here with a pencil first, and then if it works, I use a Fineliner pen, and you can always rub the pencil marks later. If you're visiting my channel for the first time, a very warm welcome to you. If you've been here before, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. I'm rubbing the pencil marks here now and trying to see for other shapes. It's always good to have a look and see if you can connect the dots and shapes wherever possible, and have fun in the process, because the goal is a warm-up exercise and having fun in the process. So I'm not going to do the whole page. I just decided to do a few of them, and you can continue doing the rest of the page, because I can't finish it in a single warm-up session. The doodling takes more time. If you look to the right side of my hand, there is a showpiece which my children have gifted to me. So I just look at the pattern and try to do that pattern on the paper. Similarly, if you look around your house, you can see patterns on objects or random things lying around. I do a lot of doodling from my fridge magnets also, or from magazines or newspapers. So inspiration is all around. You just have to keep looking for it. This is a Faber-Castell fine tip liner, but I switched to a brush pen, and it just makes the marks more thicker rather than using a fine liner. So I just give it some more dimensions here and there by making it thicker and thinner. If you enjoyed watching this video at the end, please do consider subscribing to my channel and leaving your comments, or if you have any queries, I'm happy to answer them. I won't be finishing the whole page, so you can do the rest of it. And I would like to thank you very much for stopping by, and hope you see more of my videos because I'm posting every day during this month. Thank you so much again, and see you tomorrow.